Hi. As you perhaps know, I don't play too much face to face bridge. It's highly resource intensive. It is time consuming, it takes money, and it takes scheduling. How do I keep myself in touch with the game? Well, I do that by playing online bridge, very limited amount of online bridge on two or three different platforms. I showed you some of my games on the Intobridge platform where seven free games are available. Of course, BBO offers very many different tournaments, but I play only one of them, Zenith Day Long, and I have done a few videos on it. I like that Zenith game. The other platform on which I play is FUNbridge, and that is what I want to show you. That is a platform I subscribe to from time to time. Not always, but I do subscribe to from time to time. And I want to show you my results on that platform and how a game on that platform can be rewarding, and how by playing a very limited amount of bridge I can still keep in touch and get good quality game. So this is the FUNbridge platform. On the main page it offers many different kinds of games. You can challenge a player. It's a 4 deal challenge. There are some lessons or whatever, but I'm not interested in all that. What I'm interested in is play a tournament. And three or four different types of games. Team championships, I don't get into it. But there are federation tournaments, tournaments of the day, and series tournaments. Various federations offer tournaments. These are costly. You have to pay per tournament for participation. There are some diamonds that you buy and you play. Luckily, because I won something, they just awarded me 1,000 diamonds, and I could play a few tournaments. So I played France Federation tournaments. I have played a few tournaments, about 7, 8 of them. Now, what are my results? This is April 11. I was 12th out of 952 players. Then I was 289th out of around 900. So seems like around 800 to 900 people participate. So I was 12th once, and I actually finished at the top twice, and again in top 3 or 4% one or two other times. And by and large I finish in top one third, top 10% or whatever. The French Federation also offers a lot of experts point. In this column, I probably have got something like 1,000 expert points of French Federation. I have also played ACBL Master Points. So these are the ACBL Master Point tournaments I have played. This is my membership number. You can become a member of ACBL. Anybody can. Again, out here sometimes 800, 700 people play, sometimes 500 play. Seems to be less participation than the French Federation tournaments. I have finished 5th in an ACBL tournament, 19th, and then at other times 200, 120 or whatever. Around top 20% you can say. But ACBL is very miserly with the points it awards. Master points, I hardly have zero point 0.9, 0.45. For finishing 5th, only zero point 0.9 master points. There are 494 people and still they give only zero point 0.9 master points. So I am not particularly happy with these numbers. Of course, even the French Federation master points don't mean much to us Indians unless you go out there and play face to face or get something, some returns for those master points, some benefit of those master points. They don't mean much. But something else I wanted to show you, they also have these series tournaments, and these series tournaments are very interesting. So series tournaments on FUNbridge allow you to compare and rank yourself against players of your level. There are 13 series. It begins at series 11 when you start playing there on FUNbridge, and then it goes up to elite. It shows here new 11 and then star. Star is the elite group. Okay. Now you last in a group. Each period is 15 days. At the end of 15 days, either you stay where you are, or you get promoted, or you get demoted. Something like Kanga League, Harvard League in Mumbai, Kanga League is for cricket, Harwood is for football. These kinds of leagues are there in every game practically. Now, what they do is they have 4 deal tournaments, and the average score is taken. There are some rules about how the average score is taken. But important thing is requirement to go up to a higher series. You have to play 5 tournaments. That is only 20 deals over 15-day period. If you get a certain number of percentages match point score, then you can go higher. So this is what it shows. Elite is the highest one. This shows you a breakdown of players, and that is very interesting part. So out of all players, one third are in series 11, 22% of the players are in series 10, and it goes reducing, and finally in elite you have only 0.4% of players. Now, how many bridge players are playing on FUNbridge? 87,000 players, 78,000 players. What I had seen was roughly there are about 150,000 players, out of which 100,000 may be active. So the elite series is top 0.4%. That means out of 100,000, 400 players, that's all could be in the elite series. Interesting thing is it shows you the history of your play in this series. So currently it says I'm in the elite series. Any elite series my score was 17th, the best score thus far. But it also shows the view history. So I joined new, and at that time there were only 10 or 11. So you started at new and then went to 9. There was no 11 and 10. So they have had more players playing, so perhaps they have added more levels. But every 15 days you can see I kept on moving up. Then here I was in the same series for 3 consecutive periods because I was traveling for almost the entire June month. I didn't play much. So that is this period when I took 3 periods to go from 4 to 3, then 4 to 3 to 1, then I went to star. I was in the elite series for 3 periods. I went down once in August month. There was the juniors championship when I couldn't play much, and the couple of hurried games actually took me down. But then I have been in elite series continuously for 6 periods. It gives me my average score is 63.7% in whatever games, and that is 63.74% per board, and IMP is about 2.99 or 3 per board. In the series, it shows me what to expect. So in the series tournament, I am currently in the elite series, and the expectation is I would be in the elite series in the next period too. So it tells me the expected score 55% is needed to be in the elite series. So whatever games I play, I have to score 55% at least. But the estimate of the platform is that I would get something like 57% or whatever. Today, new period starts. It is 16 January. I haven't played any game in this period. I will just play enough games to keep in the elite series. My goal is not to play too much bridge, maybe something like 1 hour, 1.5 hours per day to keep in touch. It also gives tournament history, so I can go back to 2 periods. December 16 to 31st and January 1 to 15. I don't know whether it gives for more periods, I have not checked. So, this is what I do to keep in touch with good bridge. Now, these robots that FUNbridge offers are, they call it Origin. I have done a few videos on that. They're probably better than what you have at BBO. I haven't compared them with the robots at Intobridge. The Intobridge guys are very studious, so I have a feeling they'll come up with something better as time progresses. That should probably be true for many other platforms too. These are the ones I have tried. Now, this is a very good way to judge one's merit. I use it for self evaluation, but it definitely can be used for a first screening kind of exercise. I quite like some of the games here, but remember, all the games here are with three robots. You don't actually play against a human being when you log in and play. Intobridge, the ranked games are similar. You play with robots, and these robots are not absolutely top quality. So I don't know whether they themselves will make into the elite group if four robots play. And I don't know whether the robo will finish in elite group. It might not. They might have done that exercise. If I come to know something about it, I will let you know. But this is what I wanted to show you today. So there are ways to assess a bridge player. There are ways to assess a player online, and these assessments are getting better and better, more true. They offer a very decent estimate the caliber of a player, the merit of a player. And I'm quite sure that a few months down the line, or maybe a few years down the line, in near future, these assessment procedures will definitely have much more importance even in team selections at club level, at state level, at national level, or whatever level. At some or other point in time, the highly time and resource consuming face to face method might give way to some extent to a test that is entirely online and with good robots. So that is all I wanted to show you in this video. I hope you liked the video. Thanks for joining. Bye now.